TikTok shop. What is it? How do you join? And how it has made me $100 to about $500 a month. But there are people who make it their full-time job and make anywhere from $20,000 to $50,000 a month. Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Kate, if you don't know. It has been a minute. I am terrible at keeping a schedule for posting. I apologize for that. I have kind of an attention disorder, so I kind of am like, oh, I love YouTube. Let me do YouTube videos, and I'll do a bunch in succession, and then I'll kind of fall off. So I'm trying to be better, all right? But I have gotten so many requests to elaborate on how I have kind of been able to not have a real job. I've been unemployed since August, but I have been doing DoorDash and TikTok Shop. And I've had a lot of people be like, what is TikTok Shop? Like, how do I join that? Honestly, TikTok Shop has changed my life. Not crazy, but it has kept me afloat. I'm telling you that. And it's always been there when I needed it, honestly. Like, times of bad times, I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And then suddenly I'll have a video pop off and I'll make a lot of money. So on TikTok, they have a section of shopping, and that is hundreds of thousands of things you can buy off TikTok Shop. Now, some things, not all things, some things the seller will have it where people can make commission. So let's say, for example, these, I did get these from TikTok Shop. I love these, by the way. They're going to be linked down below. They are the JLab earbuds. I love them because, one, the charger is right there, so I don't have to be looking for the charger. Second is that they're so small, and I have small ears, so they fit great. That right there, that was me selling this to you. And on your video, you would link it, and whoever clicks on your link and buys it, adds to their cart, you will get a commission. Sometimes it's 90 cents, sometimes it's $1.30. It really depends on the seller and how much they add. Like, oh, you'll get 10%, you'll get 15%. So then, how to get products. So what I did in the beginning, I would just go around my house finding things, and there is a feature in the shop video, in the shop section, where you can use the camera and you can take a picture of something and be like, do you have this? And I would say 9 times out of 10, it's on TikTok Shop. You just have to find one that's offering commission. Make sure they have good reviews, because yes, you didn't get from them. It's a little cheap, but you didn't get from them, but it's the same product, you know? Make sure it's the same product, because you will get in trouble if, like, this is JLab, and if I'm like, and it's another company, I could get in trouble. You could get violations, and you could get your permission, you can get that revoked, where you can't do DoorDash on that account anymore. So for a while I did that. I also bought stuff with my own money off TikTok Shop. A lot of times, like, it's little things, like I bought this. I'm trying to look around my cart because I have so many things. I'll show you here. Like, I have this little thing. I have 2 things on my cart from TikTok Shop. I'll link them down below. One is a little Lightning McQueen. He spins around as you move, and then the other is a digital speedometer, because if you guys don't know, my speedometer on my cart is broken and has been for a while, and I'm not fixing it. So I'm like, let me get a speedometer, and it like projects it to my windshield. It's cool. Anyways, so you just make videos, and you just say how much you love it. I like this. It's linked down below if you guys want to buy it. People will save it. When I tell you, when you don't think people are like, they're not going to buy this, it's so stupid, people will buy it. Now, free samples. I have gotten hundreds of free samples. Once you start selling, you can start requesting free samples. Not on everything. There's some things where, like, it just depends. You'll have to see it. You'll click on a product and it'll say free samples, and you request it. Doesn't mean you're going to get it. For a while, like, I'd request and get no. And then, like, once they start seeing that, like, hey, she's actually selling shit, let's send her some stuff. Then you will get stuff. I have gotten hundreds of things. And, like, there's been times where I've been over my head because I requested too much. So be careful on that once you start getting, because you have to make videos once you request it. You have to make one video. Let's say I requested this. I'm like, I would like this for free. They're like, okay, we'll send it to you for free, but you have to make one video for us. Okay. There's also another one where you can buy it, and if you sell, it depends. Sometimes they say, if you sell 3 of these, we'll give you a refund. If you sell 5 of these, we'll give you a refund. So it just depends on the person selling these. So how to join? Well, I joined this about 2 years ago, so a lot of things have changed. It was just TikTok Shop Affiliate. Now I think it's called the Creator Pilot Program. So on TikTok, you have to have 1,000 followers and a certain amount of likes. I want to say 10,000 likes. So if you're just posting videos about your life, little vlogs, you can honestly get there quick. Once you get to that 1,000, it's good from there. So you will go to your settings that are in the corner. You'll go to, I want to say, it should just be there. It'll say join the Creator Pilot Program, and you join it, and usually 2-3 days they'll tell you if you're in it. But I am making anywhere from $100 to $500 a month. And honestly, you never know what video is going to go viral. Sometimes it's the stupidest video you make and you're like, look at this. And people are like, wow. And your video will go viral and hundreds of people will buy it. I've had the stupidest video go viral, but I've made a lot of money. I think the most recent videos I've made that have gone viral one was these dehydrated marshmallows. The one thing to make videos go viral is to rage bait them. It's like a 2-pound bag of dehydrated marshmallows, from that cereal. And I poured it and like spilled a bunch. I'm like, did anyone else pick these out of your cereal as a kid? 1, rage bait, because 1, I was spilling it. 2, I'm fat. So they're like, we know you did. So if you're on rage bait, have an iron shield and get ready for those haters. But you know what? I've made over, I want to say, 300 off those dehydrated marshmallows alone. So, who's the real loser now? But then, let's see. The second one is a Gilmore Girls coloring book. That went very viral. I saw a lot of those. The only downside was because when you sell something, you don't get that money right away. Sometimes you get it a week later, sometimes 2, but for this product, they had it where you don't get it until their return policy is over. So their return policy was like 2 weeks. So I had to wait like 3 weeks till I got that money. Because if someone returns it, then they're out of money because they already paid me a commission on something that someone else returned, So it makes sense, but also it's like, oh, I made so much money, but you're not gonna see it for almost a month. So that sucks. But those are the 2 videos recently. Another way you can make your videos go viral is like scarcity. Like, make sure you guys get this before it goes. Or way back when, who got into office. I got it's a book of the Declaration of Independence. And I said, make sure you guys get this before they remove the Declaration of Independence from the White House website. And I want to say I made about $500 that month. Maybe more. I can't remember because it doesn't let me go back that far to look. That sucks. But I was like, y'all crazy. So I kept making videos like that until it died off. And it's like, all right, that option's done with. And I could probably still make it. But people are like, oh my God, she's right. We have to buy it before it's gone. And I mean, I was kind of right. It is gone from the White House website. If you look, you can't find it. At least I can't. So at least one that's not edited. Let's be honest. So that is TikTok Shop. It's honestly really easy once you get to going with it. So go on TikTok, get 1,000 followers, sign up for the Creator Pilot Program, and start making videos. Or go live with products. So many people make bank when they go live. I don't really like live because nobody really comes in my live and I'm just sitting there by myself. So I don't know how people do live. And it's just like, I have so many people. It's like, okay. But this is the time to get into it because there are 4 times in the year that are like, oh my gosh, you need to get on this because that's when people are buying. We are in Q4, which is quarter 4. So the last quarter of the year, and it's the last 3 months, October, November, December. So you got fall, Halloween, do little, everybody loves fall, everybody loves Halloween decor, Halloween outfits, all that. That's all on TikTok Shop. Second, it's November, so people do Thanksgiving decor, Thanksgiving outfit. Like, this is the perfect outfit for Thanksgiving, buy it. And then December, gifts. Here's a gift idea for him, her, kids, everybody. People go crazy for it. And when you don't think, like, oh, no one's gonna buy it for mine, like, you would be surprised. I've had videos where the views were awful and I got no likes, but then I'll get a sale. It's because TikTok will put your video sometimes on the shop part. So when they're scrolling, looking at products, someone's video will pop up. It's because you're talking about that product. And if they click on it and they buy it, or they add it to their cart and they buy it a few days later, you get the commission. So it's a pretty good deal. Only advice I have is to read, the restrictions, the rules, so you don't get violations. Because if you get violations, you get points. And I want to say you can't get 24 points, I want to say. And every 90 days they fall off. So I've gotten violations. It sucks. I want to say don't mention name brands if you're not talking about that from, let's say Nike. Unless that product came from Nike's storefront, like Nike, not like the one these off-brand, because there are 99% of TikTok Shop is from China. So is these companies. So, for example, I got in trouble I got a shirt that says, I went to Disney World. I had a shirt for my birthday. And I made a video be like, I'm going to Disney World. Here's for my birthday. Here's my shirt. I got a violation for saying Disney World. So you gotta have the most magical place. You gotta be don't mention or wearing name brands while you're talking about a different brand. And now all the dogs are awake in the neighborhood and barking. And one of my dogs. It drives me crazy because there's my dog, there's the neighbor dog who barks at him, he barks back, and then there's these guys and they bark at him, and then there's the dog across there, and they just every day they just drive me crazy. Anyway, let me know if you guys have any questions, anything. I'll try to answer them as best as I can. I will say, again, I'm not an expert. I'm not making thousands and thousands of dollars. I wish, but that also, I don't want to be just a TikTok Shop on my TikTok, I like doing my little vlogs and my little videos. I like videos about my life. I don't want to be just an ad. But I'm not saying that's a bad thing. There's people making thousands, go for you. I could probably do it, but it's a lot. But let me know if you guys have any questions. Make sure you guys go follow my TikTok. I'll link down below. I'll link down below all these items. So if you want to get started and buy them, if you buy them from the link, I will get the commission. So thank you. And then once you get TikTok Shop, you can start promoting that too. And you link it to your video and you start earning commission. And it's a weekly payout. Every Wednesday I get anywhere from, I want to say it's a steady $40 when I'm not continuously making TikTok Shop videos. It definitely wanes if you're not every day making TikTok Shop videos. So make sure you guys subscribe to me, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. So make sure you guys go follow my TikTok Shop. No.